good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from. It is Stephanie Peace as always. Welcome to my live stream, guys. You are welcome to my live stream. If you are just joining us, please give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Okay, give this video a thumbs up. If you are just joining my live stream, give this video a thumbs up. I believe that you guys know what this live stream is all about by looking at the title. Requirements for nursing internship in Nigeria. That is what I want to talk about today. For those that are joining or seeing me for the very first time that doesn't know who I am, let me introduce myself a little. My name is Stephanie Peace. I'm a nurse. Presently, I'm undergoing my internship in one of a reputable hospital in Nigeria. So I am here to discuss about the requirements for nursing internship. This is what I'm here to talk about. Basically, nursing internship is a one-year program designed for nurses that attend university, not for those that attended School of Nursing. So it's a one-year program designed for nurses that attended universities. Yeah. So like I said, I'm here to talk about the requirements because a lot of people came to my DM and they were asking me what are the requirements that are needed for nurses that wants to undergo their internship. So I am here to talk about requirements that you need in case you are looking for how to start your internship. I'm here to talk about the requirements you need as an intern, to apply as an intern. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you are just joining, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's go into the list. Number one is your application letter. Yeah, before you apply for a job, not even as an intern, anywhere at all, first is your application letter. You need to construct a nice application letter to the hospital management, telling them that you want to undergo your internship program in that hospital. So first you need, as an intern, you need your application letter. That is the basic thing that you need. Your application letter, directing it to the hospital that you want to undergo your internship with them. That is the number one thing that you need. Then secondly is you need your CV. Yes, people were asking me on my DM that as an intern, do I need to construct a CV? Of course, yes, my dear, you need a CV. And some of us were asking what should be in their CV since they just finished school and they've not started working anywhere. What will they put in their CV? Yes, it's a good question. Number one is you have to put the places where you went for your postings, where you went for your clinical postings. Yeah, you have to put them down. They are all work experience. Yeah, so you have to put it down. The hospitals you went for your clinical postings, right from your first year in school, your second year, your third year, your fourth year, and your fifth year. You have to put it down there. Yes, that's your work experience. Then your primary school, your secondary school, they are all included. You have to put it down on your CV where you attended your primary school, your secondary school. Then for your clinical posting, that's the work experience, you have to put down where you went for your clinical postings. I hope I've cleared that. Then the third is passport photograph. Well, not all hospitals require passport photograph because when I submitted my applications, like when I was seeking for where to undergo my internship, I applied at University of Abuja Teaching Hospital Kokolada. I applied for UNTH. I applied for Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital Enugu. I applied for FETA. That is Alex Ekumi Federal University Teaching Hospital. I applied for I think Imo State. Yeah, I applied for Imo State, and some of them they don't require your passports because some of these forms they actually filled online, like the one for FETA. I filled it online, but some of the hospitals you have to submit the passport, like you have to submit your application to them, while some of the hospitals you fill your application online. Some hospitals require your passport photograph, but some they don't. So to be on the safer side, if you want to submit your application, just have a passport photograph. Should in case they request for it, to give it to them. But if they don't, it's still fine. Then fourth rather, you need your WAEC certificate. Please give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up, please. We are talking about the requirements for nursing internship in Nigeria, and I've listed about 4 documents, or rather 3 documents. I'm on the 4th one now, and I said it's your WAEC certificate or your NECO. That shows that you attended secondary school. At least before you jump into university, you will pass through your nursery, your primary, your secondary education before you jump into university. So you need your WAEC certificate or your NECO. That shows that at least you graduated from somewhere, right? Then the 5th is your first school leaving certificate. Yes, it is needed. Your primary 6. Like some people don't have the certificate, but you can also use your primary school testimonial. You can put it, it's required. Then the 6th is your birth certificate. It's either you have your birth certificate or you give them your age declaration from the court. Anyone, it goes. For me, I couldn't find my birth certificate, so I gave them my age declaration. If it's accepted, you have no issue. So should in case you couldn't find your birth certificate, please just go to a court and swear an affidavit and give it to them. They will accept it. Then the next is your recommendation letters. Your recommendation letters is needed, but it's not for all hospitals. Some hospitals require recommendation letters, while some they don't, but mostly they require true recommendation letters, which you get from your school, your lecturer, your minister, in case you know any hospital you've worked before, because some of us that finished from university, we didn't apply immediately for internship. We worked in any private organization, private firm. So in case you work in any private hospital, you are going to as well collect a recommendation letter from them. It goes. So you need 3 recommendation letters to apply for your internship in Nigeria. Then another one is affidavit that you have not undergo any form of internship elsewhere. It is not for all hospitals, but when I applied for I think orthopedic hospital and federal neuropsychiatric hospital, they requested for an affidavit that shows that I haven't done my internship in any other hospital in Nigeria. So some hospitals might request for it, but some will not. But then any hospitals that release I think a kind of list for, or a notice for their internship, they are going to list the requirements that they want. So if I thought that they need a recommendation letter in their list, or rather on their list, you are going to see it there. Please give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Then the next that you need is your intern license. That is a basic requirement, because we all know as a nurse, a registered nurse, not auxiliary nurses, even auxiliary nurses at all, even if you want to work in any hospital, they will request for a certificate, right? So that goes here. If you want to work as a registered nurse, you need your license. So vice versa, when you're working as an intern, you need your intern license. During your induction, nursing council is going to issue you your intern license, which you are going to use to apply for your internship. So coming for your internship, you need your intern license. And the last is your local government identification letter. Yes, because they want to know which states you came from. So they need your local government identification letter. That's just it. It's not difficult to get the documents, because I listed about 10 documents, right? You can get it. They are the documents that you have, apart from the affidavit that you have to get from the court showing that you haven't undergone your internship elsewhere. The rest is what you already have. Then recommendation letter from your university where you've worked is something you can get. So I would like to give the summary of what I talked about right now. In case you are just joining us right now, I talked about the requirements you need to apply for a nursing internship in Nigeria. And I listed the documents that you need. First of all, I talked about the application letter, which you are going to construct yourself, telling the hospital that you want to work with them. You have to apply. There is no how you can come to a firm or on an organization without your application. You have to write your application letter. So secondly, I talked about your CV. That one is a normal thing. If you want to work in anywhere at all, you need your CV. They need to see what you can do, where you school, what you can do, and so on and so forth. So I talked about passport photograph, something you can get, but not all hospitals requires your passport photos, and your WAEC certificate or your NEPO certificate, whichever one you are using. All these documents I'm listing, please, I didn't say you are going to submit the original one, so please, you are going to submit the photocopies. Then I talked about your first school level certificate. Yes, of course, you have to show them that you've passed through primary school. You have to show them that you've passed through primary school, so your primary school certificate is needed. Then I talked about your birth certificate. I said, if in case you don't have birth certificate, please don't panic, because when you go to the local government to get birth certificates, they won't give you if you have crossed 18. So in case you are panicking that, oh, you have gone beyond the age of 18, how would you get birth certificate at this age? That's not a problem. Okay, you can go for your age declaration. Just go to the court and get your affidavit. Then I talked about 3 recommendation letters, which you can get from one from your school, another one from where you have worked before, and another one if you know a minister or whomever that you know. Like me, I got 3 recommendation letters when I applied for my own internship. The hospital I applied with, they requested for 3 recommendation letters. So I got one from my college where I schooled. I got one from them. I got one from a private hospital I have worked with, and I got one from my pastor. Okay, so take note, your recommendation letter, it mustn't be that the 3 of them should come from 3 different lecturers that you know. One should come from your school, one should come from your pastor, and one should come from where you have worked before. Should, in case you haven't worked anywhere, you might be telling me that, oh, I haven't worked anywhere before, I just finished my school and immediately I'm applying for internship. You haven't worked anywhere, you can as well get from one from your lecturer, or maybe let me say 2. You can get from 2 different lecturers and one from your pastor, or one from your village chief, whichever one. Then next is affidavit. I told you that the affidavit is not compulsory. Not all hospital requires the affidavit to show that you haven't done your internship in anywhere. It is not all hospital that requires it, but some do. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please give this video a thumbs up. Give my live stream a thumbs up, please. Then the next, I talked about your birth certificate. Of course, is needed. Sorry, not birth certificate, I mean your local government identification letter or identification certificate. All you need to do is just go to your state liaison office and get your local government identification letter. I think I got mine then, I don't know for now, I got mine I think for 2,000 or either 1,500-2,000. But you know, Nigeria now, we all know what is going on. Things are quite very expensive. So just budget between 2,000 to 3,000. It won't go beyond that, and get it. These are the basic requirements that you need for your nursing internship if you want to apply for your nursing internship. And for those that are asking that, how would I know the hospital to apply for, or which particular hospital would I apply for? Because Nursing Council has specialized hospital that they use for internship. Yes, presently you can do your internship in some of the private hospitals. There are accredited private hospitals that Nursing Council has bring out and that you can apply for your internship, but not all private hospitals. There are lists of private hospitals that you can apply for your internship. I'm going to be making another video to tell you list of the private hospitals, because I wouldn't want to make this life so long. I'm going to be showing you guys or listing the list of private hospitals you can apply for your nursing internship. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you are just coming in right now, give this video a thumbs up. Please like this video, like my live stream, so then you can apply your internship in any federal teaching hospitals in Nigeria. I think we have over 20 to 30 federal hospitals in Nigeria. You can apply for any one of them. Okay, you can apply, and you can apply in any federal medical centers in Nigeria. There are very, very, very many hospitals you can apply for. I'm going to be making another live stream to disclose the hospitals you can apply for your internship. Like I said, FMC, teaching hospitals, government hospitals, HMBs, that is hospital management board. You can apply for your internship there. Okay, and basically internship normally is, I think, there used to be notice every year. Like where I'm presently undergoing my own internship now, the notice is not yet out because we have few months left to go. So but in this hospital I'm working presently, they used to bring out their notice within October, November, because basically any interns that are passing out, they pass out towards December period. So by October, November, they are going to release the notice that they are in need of interns. Then after about 1 month notice, they are going to undergo exam for the internship. Then after the exam, normally take like, I think, 3 weeks to 1 month before they release list of those that got or secure internship placement. Some of the hospitals, they are going to paste the names on their notice board, while some they won't. You just have to come over and show them any means of identification. It can be your ID card, it can be anything that shows your name. They will check. Like the hospital I am presently undergoing my internship, when I heard that the list was out, I was like, why didn't they post it? They said they won't paste it. I have to go myself to go and check. Guys, I went. So when I got there, so many were there waiting. We were queued up. Then the lady in front of me, I met her as well when we went to write internship exam at VETA. So when I saw her, we exchanged pleasantries. So they requested for her identification card or any means of identification. She gave them, they checked, and when they checked, guys, her name was not there. Like, I was scared. I was very scared. Like, oh my God, what if my name is not out? Because as at then, I have wrote exams for internship at University of Abuja Teaching Hospital. I've already written for FETA. I have written for Neuropsychiatric Hospital. I applied for orthopedic hospital, of which they sent message for interview, but I couldn't go because then I was far away from Enugu. I was at Abuja then. So when they gave me that notice, I just came back from Enugu then after writing for one of the hospitals I applied for. So I couldn't go back. I was like, this is spending much. I won't go. If the rest I applied for did not call me, I leave it to God. So I didn't go for orthopedic hospital. So that particular lady, when they checked for her name was not there. She was already worked up. She was like, God, when will all this struggle for internship end? Because my dears, the struggle for internship placement in Nigeria is not your mate. So I was actually scared myself, and when it was my turn, I came forward. The lady there, she asked, what is your name? I told her my name, and she was like, let me have your means of identification. So I was with my intern license, so I gave her my intern license to check. Lo and behold, guys, lo and behold, when she checked, my name came out. Like, I couldn't scream, I couldn't shout, I was shocked. Do you know what I did? I went on my knees. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I was so happy because to get an internship placement in Nigeria is not easy. Oh, no be moi, because you have to struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle to get an internship placement. So when my name came out, I went on my knees. I was crying, shivering. Somebody told me that I will video you now and post it on Facebook. Guys, I was like, my dear, you can go ahead and video me because I know the struggle I have struggled for this internship placement. I have written exams in how many places, and for me to secure one here is enough for me to say thank you, Lord. He did. God did. I was so happy. She requested for some of my documents. I gave her. She requested for photocopies of some of my documents. I went and did the photocopy. I gave it to her. Then they asked me to go to. There is a particular court that they use. You have to go there to collect one oath form like that. So I went there. I collected the oath form. Came back the next day, submitted it, did everything. They gave me my appointment later. They gave me my appointment later. I came. I had to report to my department, nursing services. I reported there. Then they told me when to come. Then I went back. When it was the particular date, we, the interns, we came together and we did another documentation. Like, nursing can be stressful. We've already done documentation with them. So why are nursing services asking us to document again? Like, so we did another documentation with them. Then they asked us to go and gave us another date to come back. We came back, which they took our measurements for uniform. But we paid rough 20K for 2 scrubs. So that's just it. So I'll be leaving now. This life is like 22 minutes 40 seconds. I have to go now because I have things to do. Okay, please give this video a thumbs up. And then if you know you want anything you want me to talk about regarding internship in Nigeria, on the comment section, hit me there. I'm going to be making videos about it. Okay, thank you guys for watching up to this point. Please, I'm still saying, in case you came through and you did not give this video a thumbs up, it's not good though. Like my video. Okay, so see you guys. Catch you next time. Bye.